All right, guys. Hey. It's Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Anyway, I am Kalia Shalamoth. Welcome back. Some of you may know me as Michelle, and I will also be building my Coach K brand as well. So you'll probably see all of those names and just think of me. Anyway, so we are back today with another episode of my manifestation journey vlog, and I am so excited to share with you guys that my 2021 horoscope actually happened. Okay, so not that I knew what it said beforehand though, because I'm really not into all of that like yet, or I don't know if I ever will be. I don't know, right? But you know, the little bit that I do know about it, I can tell you, how it applies in my life. And for those of you guys that are into that sort of thing, maybe it will help you. If you're interested in looking into that sort of thing, then maybe what I share today can help you. So it was so weird because I actually for some reason just had the unction to go check out the other day what my 2021 horoscope was. I remember last year there was like a huge planetary alignment at the end of the year or whatever, and everybody was like, make sure you write out your intentions, and the whole spiritual community and the manifestation community and the African spiritualists or whatever, everybody was like, write out your goals or your intentions or whatever. I never did none of that, y'all. I told y'all a lot of what I have manifested to date has occurred completely, I'm not going to say without intention, because it truly was the deepest desires of my heart, but it wasn't something that I thought about. It wasn't like I was doing affirmations every day or, whatever, like I wasn't chanting, I wasn't meditating, I wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? I pray, in a way to the Most High, but actually, like, I really don't have like a formal or ritualistic way, that I pray or whatever, or, talk to the Most High or the ancestors or, whatever you refer to it, the Holy Spirit. A lot of the way that I live my life is strictly based off of a knowing. And so, like literally just something that I know inside of me, that it doesn't matter like what I might be faced with, other than some type of factual evidence that strictly proves it otherwise. But my experience to date has not. I'm 31 years in the game of life, that is. And so a lot of it again has just come, it is literally based off of a knowing. So with that being stated, I want to say that as far as horoscopes and zodiacs and all of that kind of stuff goes, I'm going to give a brief disclaimer. I am aware of myself. I'm aware enough of myself to understand that I'm literally the black dot in the zodiac. Okay, so yes, there are the signs of the zodiac, but if you've ever seen a depiction of it, it looks something like this. All right, so of course my videos are going to get better over time. Don't worry, my team don't just have me out here looking crazy, y'all. I want y'all to know I got some people on my team. I got some graphic designers and some videographers and all that, and they've given me pointers and stuff. So everybody wanted me to kind of break out there to show them what I was doing by myself already. But but I have people that are going to help me grow this thing, because that's one of the things that I did intend, though. When I did write out my vision, when I wrote the vision and I made it plain, I did intend that I would have a team of people that were genuinely around me to help me grow, and to help me succeed. And so as I bring the same value in return. But anyway, so back to this depiction, right? So most of the time you'll see like the zodiac represented in some way like that, and there's usually like a black dot in the middle. And so I'm aware of who I am apart from the avatar that you see. Okay, and so we cannot excuse our behaviors and the way we live life off of well, that's my sign, that's just who I am, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if something is not serving you, if it's not causing you to grow, if you're not upgrading, if you're not advancing, you know what I'm saying, then these are the things that you will find yourself doing less and less over time. And so anyway, so yes, that's my disclaimer. I'm literally not the person that's checking my horoscopes. I don't know a whole lot about the zodiac or the horoscopes or whatever, other than like literally what I'm about to go through based off of my personal experience, what I'm about to share with you. So we are 5.5 minutes into the video, and my goal is for this to be 30 minutes. Okay, it might be a little bit longer, but you know, anyway, just gonna go ahead and share this value with you. So so yeah, I got through the disclaimer, and my avatar, my birthday is December 28th, and my avatar is a Capricorn. So I'm a Capricorn, okay, in this realm of experience. Okay, I came through that particular constellation, Stargate portal, whatever, okay, however you determine that. Capricorns are the people that are born between December the 22nd and January the 19th, and we're literally the best to ever do it, like facts, just because. And this is no cap for all the caps. Like, any Capricorn can probably relate. Like, it literally doesn't matter what people say to you, what people do to you, or what they say about you. Like, you probably don't give a fuck about that shit anyway. So we be annoying the fuck out of people for real. So anyway, it's represented by the symbol of the sea goat, and it's an earth sign. So Capricorns are earth signs, pretty grounded people for the most part. Well, I know me personally, I'm emotional. I don't think I've experienced like a true ego death yet. We'll probably get to that in a later video. But anyway, so I wanted to go through and discuss like some of the traits, you know, for the Capricorn, things that I have found that have resonated in my life. So we're typically perceived as like cold, calculating, and unemotional. And again, like I said, I'm super emotional. For people that know me, that are close to me, yeah. But people that have probably dealt with me either in like a work setting, maybe, yeah, I don't know, like a work setting, or I don't know, most of the time, you guys, I'm not too emotional as far as that's concerned. I'm pretty much matter of fact, straight to the point. You know, whatever. I personally cannot say that I'm super cold or calculating. Not to say that I have not had people tell me that this is the way I come off. So I'm not saying that I can't present this way or project this way. But in my heart of hearts, I'm really not a cold person. Like I have the gift of mercy. For those of y'all who might be Bible based or whatever. Another disclaimer, I'm not particularly Bible based anymore. There was a time where I was heavily Bible based in my life. But so if you've ever gone through like church or whatever, spiritual gifts assessments or whatever, like mercy, I'ma forgive you a million times. Like, for real, I'm not holding much against you. I'm not holding grudges, even though I have seen that as a character trait for a Capricorn as well. I don't have time for that at all. Like, I got shit to do. I'm over here gonna be a millionaire before I turn 33, and I'm finna be a billionaire probably before I'm 50. So you know, yeah, I don't have time to hold no grudge or feel no type of way. I'm probably gonna forgive you, you know, even if that shit was personal. You know, and I'll talk about some books that I've read in the future on another episode. But even if that shit was personal, like, even if I feel like you meant that shit towards me, like, you know, I might be upset in the moment, I might get upset, we might have some words or whatever, but for the most part, like, I'm probably gonna be over that shit in an hour or two, because I don't have time for that. I don't even carry that energy around with me. I don't like to be mad. Anyway, we are considered one of the most evil signs of the zodiac, and I mean, again, it is what it is, guys. I'm not evil, I promise you. I'm one of the, for those of y'all who know me for real in person, like, I'm one of the best people that you'll probably ever meet. I will give you my last. I can be down to my last, and you call me and tell me that you need that, and I'm gonna at least give you half of it, if not the whole thing, because I always know I'm provided for. I always know that I'm taking care of whatever I need, whatever my kids need, we good. Okay. So anyway, We don't have too many of those experiences anymore though, because sis been making some little coins. It's been nice. But anyway, we are considered controlling because we are ruled by the planet Saturn, which has a lot to do with like logic and just structure. So yeah, we pretty much and that does resonate for me. I'm a very controlling individual, and honestly, like, it's hard for me to delegate because I don't feel like nobody can do it as good as I can. So, and that's probably not true because clearly you see this video, right? It looks, anyway, but I'm here. It's beautiful. So anyway, so yeah, definitely probably Capricorns are pretty controlling. So, you know, I'm aware of these things and how they resonate for me. So I'm also emotionally intelligent enough to, like, you know, maneuver how I need to, you know, in my different relationships and business ventures or whatever. But anyway, so we are considered pretty serious people. And I would say, yeah, like, at least for me, unless you like know me or unless I know that we're like joking, like, I might miss the joke a couple times before I get it and I'm laughing with you. Because yeah, sis, I mean, you know, like, I'm typically always on go mode, you know what I'm saying? So like, when I take my time for stillness, when I take my time to meditate and do my breath work or whatever, like, I have to plan that out. Like, I have to, you know, make time for that and be disciplined and stick to that. And you know, honestly, guys, a lot of times I still fail. So anyway, so even though we have that particularly serious demeanor, typically most people's experiences is that as Capricorns get older or as they grow and have more life experience or evolve in a relationship, platonic or romantic, they become more youthful and playful over time. And I can definitely say that you know, as I get to know you, obviously I open up a bit more, but I think I'm a big old goofball anyway. So I don't know, maybe it's like dry humor or white people humor, I don't know. But anyway, we're definitely not missing a bag. Okay, Capricorn is definitely going to find a way to be financially stable, or if you're like me, this Capricorn is going to be financially liberated, financially free. It's a whole difference, y'all, between financial stability and financial freedom or financial liberty. Okay, so let's educate ourselves on the difference between financial freedom and financial liberty. Financial freedom or financial liberty and financial independence or financial security or stability. Okay, because there is definitely a difference. And so sis like me is actually already financially free, but I couldn't even begin to try to explain the mechanics of that to you. Not in the natural anyway. So we're not missing a bag though. Sis is gonna get her bag, bro probably gonna get his bag. Okay, we are party animals and troublemakers. That's true. I mean, at least for me, I'm not gonna say a party animal. I mean, of course, I'm sure, like, as like everybody, you know, with having kids, you know, that changes you. You know, different things become a priority, different things become more important. And so, you know, I can't say that those things are so much, but that doesn't mean that I don't clean up nice and that the turn up ain't real. Okay, and those of y'all who know, y'all know. And so yeah. But okay, so we present well. Oh, and I love this one because this is one of my main reasons for just laying it out all on the table for you guys. For real, because baby, let me tell you what I don't have time for. So a Capricorn may present well. Okay, we will present well. It might seem like it's all copacetic or whatever, but if there is anything that is off in us, we present well, but we cannot hide our shadows or our true selves for too long. I mean, of course, I'm sure as I grow and develop and as I get more practiced, right, in the arts or whatever, you know, that I might be able to conceal myself for a bit longer if necessary. That's not even anything I really have a desire to do. Like, I would rather just be myself, and I encourage everybody else to just be you till you're full, okay? Like, for real, be you till full, okay? Live full, die empty. That's just my exhortation unto the people of the world, okay? So yeah, we can't hide our shadows for very long, and so for this reason, you know, we're typically very authentic, very transparent, very blunt, and most Capricorns truly do not, we have zero fucks to give, okay? Like, it just is what it is. All right, take it or leave it. We're workaholics, so you need to get something done. You tell the Cap, okay, this is what I need to get done. It needs to be done by this time. We're gonna get it done. You know, and I personally can say that I've done well in every job. As a matter of fact, if my energy seems a little bit off from what it was the last time we were here, I had a very long day at work, okay? We are short-staffed at the McDonald's because all the little children done went back to school from the summer or whatever. And so so a bitch was running the front drive-through, taking orders and bagging her own food by herself today. Oh yeah, and don't forget to drop the fries. So yeah, anyway, yeah, okay, so yeah, we're gonna get it done. And any of my jobs, whether it has been in corporate America or whether it has been manual labor, I've worked in a warehouse before, like once, I think, for 2 weeks. Anyway, so whatever the job is, I catch on quick and I'm gonna get it done, and you're not gonna have to wait on me. So yeah, we're pretty much workaholics. I'm sure that's probably why we always secure the bag typically. We're focused, we're dedicated, we're loyal. So focused is something that I have to work at personally. It definitely, I'm literally like a flowy type of person in general or overall. Yes, son. You just a little sad. Why are you sad? See, I can't even edit this out. What's up, son? Okay, yes, she went on a date with her papa. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord, I don't know if y'all saw his head, but anyway, we're gonna get to that after I do this. That's why I'm doing it early. Moses, baby, I need you to go inside. Give me a few more minutes, okay? Come on, let's go. Say hi to the people, and then come on inside. Lord, y'all can't even let y'all look at his head. He look a mess. Anyway, say hi. All right, come on. All right, get out of here. Go inside. Come on, baby. Mommy will be done in a minute. Okay, and you can come outside as soon as I finish, okay? All right, guys. Ooh, I look fat. This thing make me look fat. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so where was I? Okay, so focus. Like I said, that is something that I actually have to work at personally, because I'm literally like a free-flowing type individual. I don't like a whole lot of structure. I'm not saying that structure is not a thing that's possible, that discipline is not a thing that's possible, but where I'm at right now, I'm gonna let y'all know, in business, let me tell y'all something about working with me. It's not that we won't set times to meet and that we won't be on time or whatever, or that certain elements of business etiquette, right, might not be accommodated, but for the most part, and the reason why I work with the clients that I work with, literally, guys, I take my time because I'm always where I'm supposed to be. That is literally my attitude, okay? So I'm the one that's late, right? This morning my peoples had to wake me up. Like, I missed the alarm. I don't know how it happened. Anyway, but I'm the one that's late, but I find in my life that I'm always on time. Like, literally, for every major blessing, every point of overflow, every transition period in my life, I've always been on time. I didn't miss a beat. So, baby, I don't stress myself. So, I am focused, though, as far as, like, I'm gonna get what I want. You know what I'm saying? By almost any means necessary, within reason, within my own moral faculties. Okay. And listen, I want to tell y'all something. If somebody is telling you that it's wrong for you to judge something based off of your own personal experience and your own moral faculties, again, tell them to go sit the fuck down somewhere, okay? Right? Because there is no one more qualified, better suited, or equipped to determine your decisions and your choices for whatever reason than you. Okay? And period. That's it. Moving on. Okay? We are by nature catalysts for change. Okay? Capricorns are by nature catalysts for change. Whether that means building some shit up or tearing it down. Okay? So it's gonna change. It's going to change whatever we have to do. Okay? Some things need to be torn down, like this paradigm we in. Okay? Like it is being torn down. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear. You know, some things are this version of the Matrix, y'all. Okay, so but we are huge catalysts for change again. So whether that means building something up or tearing it down. And so for me, again, I'll give y'all maybe in another video my take on servant leadership. But I serve the leader within me. I'm literally here to serve my motherfucking self. In doing so, the world reaps the benefits. You know, that's the way it works for me. I don't know how the rest of y'all out there living life in these streets, but anyway. And so we are last point, we are skillful at navigating the material and the emotional realms. So a huge trait of Capricorns is that we are narcissistic and manipulative. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that's probably facts again, because we don't give a fuck. Now, whether we are out here gaslighting people, trying to make them feel some type of way, listen, I am so sorry, but I'm not. If you feel like that when I tell you that, yeah, I might have, listen, I will acknowledge the thing, right? I have done the thing. I apologize for the thing. I will correct my behavior or do my best to do so moving forward. But let me tell you, my sentiments are that if you remain somewhere with me where I am not serving you, and you have chosen to remain so for whatever reason, let me tell you, I'm not asking nobody to stick around me. I'm not asking for your likes, your clicks, your follows, your view time, whatever. Okay, for those that it resonates with, for those that are here, I am here. Yes? Okay. But I'm not. There have been times in my life where I have chased people. There have been times in my life where I have poured out above and beyond for people, and they attempt to define me by moments of the not so favorable versions of myself to y'all. Okay? But let me tell you something. Baby girl, sis, listen, bro, I love everything about me over here, okay? And so for me personally, it's not changing with any intention and focus just because you told me it needed to change or you told me that it made you uncomfortable. Let me tell you something. These last 30 years I have spent, excuse me, oh, I can't even edit that. Anyway, my team is getting it together, y'all, I promise. But in these 30 years, I have spent a lot of my time trying to squish myself, right, into this framework, into this box, into something that's PC, socially acceptable, what the fuck ever. Okay, let me tell you something. It has taken me a good bit of these 30 years. I'm 31. It's taken me a good bit of these 30 years to love myself, okay, to truly be able to look in the mirror and give thanks for the woman that I am, okay? So listen, I'm not spending nowhere close to that trying to convince anybody else, and I don't advise you to do so either, baby. Just be you till full, okay? So that's enough of let me go ahead and get through. We are at 25 minutes. I am keeping track. Like I said, I didn't want it to be any longer than, you know, 30-40 minutes. And so with that, okay, I do want to make a brief mention about a natal chart, guys. For those of you guys who are just getting into like horoscopes, astrology, the zodiac or whatever, my natal chart helped me understand a lot about myself personally. It works best if you know the exact time of your birth, but it can still work if you only know your date of birth. And I will drop a link for that, for the site that I use, that I know a lot of people referred me to when I was first starting my journey, that they use for you to be able to get your natal chart for free. And you can do it for yourself. You can look at it for your children, and you can, oh, it's 7:17 my time. That's what's up. I've been seeing a lot of 3s, 1s, and 7s lately. Anyway, but yeah, you can look at that, right, to kind of get a better feel for like more closely who you guys are. Anyway, so that helped me. I'll drop the link for that down there. And then so we're here today to talk about the fact that my 2021 horoscope happened. Okay, so again, I did not look at this ahead of time. I wasn't looking at this last year. Like I said, when everybody was talking about this major alignment happening and all that, again, like I said, I'm not too deep into the horoscopes, the zodiac, whatever. But I was told, but like I said, okay, yeah, so I probably was told like a few days ago. I did actually go back and look at what the predictions were last year, like last December, November, about what would be happening for the zodiacs to come. I checked like maybe 3, 4, 5 sites, because you know people do all types. There's all types of people that do like blogs and stuff, and or whatever about the zodiacs, about numerology, about all types of different spiritual stuff. You can do a blog about anything. And so I went and checked out a few of those, and some of the recurring themes that I saw for what was predicted to take place in 2021 for the Capricorn stemmed around growing in themselves, becoming more of their authentic selves, them recognizing their worth, changing their behavior patterns, taking more risks, receiving more auspicious opportunities. It also talked a lot about, and again, like a lot of this stuff is super general, and unless you are aware in time, then maybe you might not see some of the more specific correlations for yourself. But it also talked about, let me see, I'm trying to read my notes, y'all. Oh yeah, just reaping all the blessings and benefits of the seeds, right, or the things that are beginning to come forth and harvest, things that would bear fruit. Okay, and so yeah, that's actually pretty much what happened. Like I literally decided to stop doing, right, the people pleasing, to stop doing the squish myself into this box and do this so that it pleases so and so, so that we can continue to, you know, whatever. I literally stopped doing all of that. I stopped telling the lies. Last video I told you I told some lies, right? I stopped telling the lies. I stopped lying to myself, right, and stopped lying to everybody else. It's getting dark, so it's getting a little grainy. I'm gonna try to get out of here real quick, because we are almost at 30 minutes. But I started taking more risks. I did, because I started investing heavy this year, and I have reaped major benefits. You know, my crypto portfolio looks really nice, compounding this trading account, and you know, I'm just super excited about what's to come, because pretty soon we'll be waking up to some pretty nice pillow profits, some sleeping bags. So you know, working in discipline there, but absolutely, and I'll share that with you guys as well. I'll probably be dropping some basics forex education or something, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go along. I do have some pretty hot topics for you guys coming up. And so I started doing what made me happy. Like, I started going out for my, for my physical activity. I started climbing mountains. That's something I actually love to do. I like doing all the hiking stuff. I've gone to several waterfalls, all this stuff. Being out in nature, I actually like that shit. And so I started to do more of that. I started making it a thing for my, my self-care routines, my little baths, my pedicures, whatever, all that good stuff, just taking that time for me, meditating and everything, taking that time to be still, being physically active, eating better. I'm on my wellness journey as well, probably be making a section for that as my YouTube page evolves, so that I can share that journey specifically with you. And yeah, it did say something else too in a couple of them that I read, that you would pretty much be transitioning or creating new relationships and kind of leaving old ones or whatever. So that definitely happened. That those change behavior patterns and recognizing your worth. There's certain things right after this year. So 2020 last year was 2020 vision for me. And this year, truly, after everything I've gone through this year, after being homeless with my 2 toddlers, like after sleeping in the car 2 nights with them. Okay, y'all. All right, let me just tell you, there's certain shit, right, that I'm just not accepting any longer in my experience. Okay, there's just certain decisions that I'm not making anymore. So with that being stated, I do want to just close out here and let y'all know that, again, without me being like super all into that stuff, I can still see how it resonated in my experience and how it manifested for me in my life. And so but I do want to just leave you guys briefly with what's to come. And so just some things I've been led to share with you guys. I'm gonna start sharing ways that I make money online, okay, so that you guys can begin to do the same if that's something that you're interested in. I'll be sharing the steps to wealth creation. I told y'all I figured it out. I know what the formula is, okay? And literally, if you do these things, then you truly will experience wealth, and more than likely in this lifetime, okay? That's literally the only way to do it. Anyway, I don't know what y'all waiting to go to heaven for. Anyway, but my morning routine, I'll be sharing that with you guys. I'll be sharing like books that have helped me kind of grow and elevate and evolve outside of the scripture. Okay, and so again, understand that because I was Bible based and I'm no longer pretty much Bible based, understand that a lot of the principles and things that I learned from the Holy Scriptures or that text or whatever, understand that a lot of those things did resonate. The principles, the lessons, a lot of those things did resonate for me. And so in my journey and in my growth, I have still, held some of those things, because again, like I said, there's that thing in me, there's that knowing that's in me. And baby, we know right from wrong, okay? Let me tell you something. In your experience and how you treat people and how people have treated you, we know right from wrong, okay? And so you know when you done did some stuff that you need to apologize for, okay? Just as I know when I have done things that I have needed to apologize for, and I hope you've grown enough to do that. But anyway, so I'll be sharing my morning routine. I'll be sharing some books and stuff that have helped me, my thoughts on that. Again, probably be sharing those Forex basics and things with you. I'm gonna help you guys understand what choosing a broker means, how to set up your MetaTrader, all that good stuff. I'll show you guys. I will probably do a crypto episode and talk all about that. Vision boards is a big thing for me. What I can say is the ones that I have done since one of my supervisors at work made me do my first one in 2019, I have literally seen those things come to fruition. Again, remember, like I said, nothing very, very intentional at all on my behalf. Let's see. I'm going to talk about why I hired a business coach. Okay, going to talk about that. I'll talk about group economics, right, and how important that is. Maybe share some of my goals with you guys with respect to, you know, the communities that I'm looking to build, and probably talk about the cash flow quadrant and just like what it means, right, to be where you are as it pertains to the money game matrix. Okay, that is a course that I have available to you know, personal development, things I've done to personally develop myself and all that good stuff. So we are at 35 minutes. The bugs got me itching, y'all. And I do love the nature, but I do not like the mosquitoes. Okay, so this is getting a little bit more grainy as it gets darker. The light is fading, so I'm gonna go ahead and bid you all love, peace, joy, abundance to you all, and I will catch you guys in episode 5. Y'all, the video quality is gonna get better, I promise. Love y'all.